When the system fails, a father becomes the monster. I used to believe in the rules. I paid my taxes. I looked the other way when the neighbors got loud. And I trusted the badge. But then, the world showed me that sometimes the good guys are just the ones who haven't been pushed far enough. It started with a bruise, a small purple thumbprint on my 7-year-old son's shoulder. When I asked him where it came from, he didn't look at me. He just stared at his sneakers and whispered, "Leo said I'm a big boy now, and big boys don't tattle. Leo." My ex-wife's new soulmate, a guy with a perfect smile and eyes as cold as a Midwestern winter. I took my son to the police. I showed them the mark. But the sergeant behind the desk, he was Leo's cousin. He leaned back, sighed, and told me that parental discipline isn't a crime. And maybe I should stop trying to sabotage my ex's happiness. I felt the air leave my lungs. The system didn't just fail me, it laughed at me. That night, I sat in my truck outside their house. I watched the shadows through the curtains. I saw Leo grab my son by the arm, saw my ex-wife just walk by with a glass of wine like nothing was happening. In that moment, the good man I used to be died. I didn't call the cops again. I called an old friend from my days in the yard, someone who doesn't care about due process. We didn't use guns. Guns are too quick, too merciful. We waited until she went to the store. When we walked in, Leo was on the couch, laughing at some sitcom. He didn't laugh for long. I'm not proud of what I did in that living room. I'm not proud of the red on my hands or the way he begged for a police officer that would never come. But when I walked out of that house, I knew my son would never have to look at his sneakers in silence again. The news calls me a vigilante. The neighbors call me a villain. But when I look at my boy now, he just calls me Dad. And I'd burn the whole world down just to hear him say it again.